Live music on Radio 1. It gives me great pleasure to welcome him back. It's the music. What's going on? We got Rob and we got Adam down the line. How's it going, fellas?
Not too bad, thanks.
All good, all good.
The magic of radio. The magic of a few easily placed wires between here and Maida Vegas. You're back with a brand new album called Welcome to the North. This album has come together pretty quickly. I think it was, when was it? It kind of been maybe October, September we hooked up last, and now you're back with a new album. Has it surprised you how quickly you turned it around?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, time was something that, especially with the nature of how we write, time was something that were definitely in the back of our minds. We didn't think we'd have enough time to do an album that could step up like it has.
We always tend to stumble across things anyway. I think we never plan things too much, and it all comes together really when we actually get into the studio and we can actually record things professionally and put things together. It all seems to become a lot easier. So
does it make it more difficult, given, like you say, the nature that you write? You know, you're throwing things around and you stumble across things and it feels like it's meant to be rather than too premeditated, but then you have to sort of go through all these ideas and you have to put them together. Does it make it slightly more difficult when you've just got like a billion ideas floating around to actually create something that's cohesive?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's where a producer really, helps us, especially Brendan, because we've just got so many ideas and sometimes we just struggle to piece them together properly. And
normally I wouldn't get stuck on producers, because that's a pet love of mine, talking about producers, but my producers at Radio 1 have wheezed that out of me, telling me no one cares about the producer but you and the band. But in this particular situation, I think we owe it to Brendan O'Brien just to discuss his influence on the record, because the gentleman has worked with some of my favourite bands, from Rage Against the Machine, Soundgarden, Pearl Jam, and now with you guys as well. You're on the list. Yeah. Talk about how that came about, and what he was like to hang with,
It came about really because we were sort of looking for a producer basically, and we didn't, obviously, because we're still quite young and we don't, we're not exactly professional at this or anything. It's hard for us to find a producer, so yeah. Brendan was into it and wanted to do it, and so we were excited about working with him because of bands like Rage Against the Machine and stuff like that.
I'm sure for him it was exactly the same reasons that you just pointed out, but from his perspective, I mean, having played with so many generic American rock bands, he now has you guys who come from Leeds and have a very distinctive way of writing and a very distinctive way of putting your songs together, which must have been a learning process for him. Did he sort of say that was the case at all throughout?
I think it was a good buzz for Brendan to work with a young and energetic band that didn't really, I don't know, image so much. We just still kind of got the mentality of kids to a certain extent. So we just went in and just enjoyed making a racket.
And for a band that isn't too preoccupied with image, you sure picked the right format tonight, because no one can see you. So it's all about the music you're about to play. Yeah. And this is very very exciting, because the album's not out till September the 20th, so we're really up front on this and we're really happy about it. Would you mind hitting us off with the title track and the downloadable single, Welcome to the North, right now? Say yes.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, live music on Radio 1, title track of their forthcoming new album. We present the music, Welcome to the North.